Hello everyone! Today we have a really exciting unboxing from TheCubicle.us, so let's get straight into it. First thing I see is their new t-shirt. Then we have the new Angstrom lubes. We have Gravitas and Dignitas. And here's the main attraction. We have all three Angstrom research puzzles. Alright, check out this shirt. So it says Cube with us, and also TheCubicle.us. That's a really cool design. The colors on this thing are really nice. It also has a Cubicle logo on the sleeve. I didn't notice that at first. So for those of you that don't know, TheCubicle started selling these shirts for a fundraiser to fund their lawsuit against Rubik's, and they're selling them on their website for $25. If you'd like to support their GoFundMe or support their cause by buying one of these shirts, every purchase would be greatly appreciated, and I will have links down in the description below so you can buy yourself one of these shirts or donate to their GoFundMe. I'm probably going to be testing out these new Angstrom lubes in a different video because these cubes that I have now are already lubed, but I will be testing out the new Gravitas and Dignitas lubes on some new cubes in the future. Alright, so let's get into the main attraction. We have three Angstrom research cubes here. Oh, and they say LCC on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and start with the GANs. Alright, so as you can see, we have the Angstrom sticker on the red side, and we have my color scheme throughout the cube, so that is awesome. I can already see that the inside is pretty lubey and sticky, so let's go ahead and do some first turns. That is insanely quiet. Here, listen to this up close. I can feel a bit of the lube kind of seeping out onto my fingers. It's a bit messy right now, but straight out of the box, this cube is insanely quiet. This is probably one of the quietest cubes I have, if not the quietest. It's getting slightly faster as I'm breaking it in. And I'm sure it'll get a lot faster once I do some proper break-in. Alright, well I think this cube is really promising out of the box, but I'm also really excited to get into the other two. So I want to take a look at the Valk. Well, straight out of the box, it's very gummy actually, but I'm sure that it'll break in over time. Alright, well once again, this cube is slightly slower out of the box, but at the same time it's insanely smooth, and I'm finding that it flows really well, and it's not really catching when I do any turns. The magnets feel slightly on the lighter side, and I've heard of a few other people say this too. That also might just be because there's a lot of lube and I can't feel the magnets as well. But the click is definitely more apparent on the GAN cube than it is on the Valk. But out of the box, this cube feels really stable and very controllable, and it's also quiet, just like the GAN RSM was. Alright guys, well I think this one is also very promising. I think that this has a very good shot at being my main. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the third one, the Waylong GTS 2. Well, immediately out of the box, this puzzle was slow, just like the other ones, but I can already feel it breaking in as I'm turning it. I can also feel the magnets a lot more than I could feel them on the Valk. They're definitely fairly clicky. The lubes do kind of give off a weird feeling though. It feels like the cube has definitely been lubed, but when you turn it slowly, it's kind of papery smooth and you get this kind of rough, bumpy turning. Alright, well that's basically going to sum it up for me for the initial impressions of these three Angstrom research puzzles. I am going to make a more in-depth video once I've broken all three of them in and I've gotten a more solid opinion of all three of these puzzles. Out of the box, the GAN RSM is very quiet, very smooth, and slightly on the slower side. I'm generally not the biggest fan of GAN's puzzles, but I'm definitely willing to give this a shot once it's broken in. Out of the box, the Valk still retained a slightly clackier turning, just like all the other Valks that I've ever tried. The turning is very smooth though, but out of the box, this one is probably the slowest of the bunch. The magnets are also on the lighter side, and I'm not sure if this will affect my turning yet. The GTS-2M sped up pretty fast out of the box, and the turning is insanely smooth and controllable. The magnets are very noticeable out of the box, but we're going to have to see how this changes over the course of me breaking in these puzzles. Alright, so that just about wraps it up for my initial impressions on these 3 Angstrom research puzzles. If you'd like to buy them, I'll have a link down in the description below, so you can buy these 3 puzzles and the new Angstrom lube, and this shirt, once again, from TheCubicle.us. Thank you so much to TheCubicle for sending me these 3 amazing puzzles to test out. Stay tuned for some videos on these 3 puzzles and the new Angstrom lubes in the future. So that's about all I have for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.